have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Boca Raton, Florida, and Flagler Credit Union Stadium, the home field of the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida Atlantic Owls. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Joyner. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Quarterback's got it on the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
To throw, it's Baker. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Boilermakers have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
That's reeled in. It's Joyner. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Drive of the game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Purdue. That's how you finish a play.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. shotgun. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Wow, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Now here's the toss play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He escapes the pocket, refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that
swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And sack sets up second down. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And they've got him. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The sure hands. It's White. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Purdue has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
So, second down after the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A deep shot to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
2nd down after that previous play. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Running back with the football. Powerful running into the secondary. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Purdue. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 45. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Baker. Defense is coming after him. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
22 to 1.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
He's looking deep here. The catch is made inside the 10. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown! As they put 6 more on the board.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get the returner down as time runs out in the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Second down coming up.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Inside the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 play coming up. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Baker. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes a nice move there. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Third down coming up.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, FAU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Past the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The back's got it. Has a path to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just the 1-yard line. Boy, he deserved a touchdown there.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
On the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida Atlantic, 14.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up.
221 away. 221 set. Ready.
And he'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. He's found some room at the 45. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wide open downfield. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Important second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Boilermakers. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Purdue, 42. Florida Atlantic, 14.
kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. We're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And this one is caught. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
That keeps the score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Chewing clock with the running game. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights up, refuses to be stopped. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Boilermakers line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the left. Great cut there. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And the quarterback just kneels down.